Hi, everyone. I'm here with Ashley from Rentokil. Ashley, welcome.
Thank you, and hello, everyone.
Rentokil is our headline sponsor at Food Safety America's 2021, and we're really excited to hear from them today. So, tell us a little bit about Rentokil.
So, Rentokil is actually part of Rentokil Initial, which is one of the largest business services companies in the world. We operate in over 80 countries, and in North America, we actually operate under our regional pest control brands, which are JC Ehrlich, Florida Pest Control, Western Exterminator, and Presto X Pest Control. And we provide commercial and residential pest control and disinfection services.
Okay, perfect. I think that's it's really interesting because it's something that you don't really think about of needing pest control when you're thinking about food production or any kind of production, but that would be critically important to ensure, especially because all these sites that they're in like remote areas, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's common for people, to not really think about it until they need it, and that's kind of where we come in. And it's better to prevent than to have an emergency on your hands. So,
Oh goodness, I could only imagine. So, Ashley, I have a couple questions here for you. So, as a member of the supply chain community, who do you support and what sets you apart from your competitors?
so Rentokil supports different industry categories throughout the entire supply chain, all of which face their own sort of unique challenges in dealing with pests. So, in order for us to kind of help solve those pest issues, it's really required for us to have a deep understanding of each business's individual needs. And the food industry is a prime example of that. As they're under kind of these constant evaluations of regulatory agencies, certification bodies, third party auditors. The list kind of goes on. So what kind of sets us apart is, here at Rentokil, we deliver a level of pest protection that consistently withstands those rigorous regulations. So this includes the GFSI audits like SQF, ERCGS, FSSC 22000. And we do this by putting highly trained certified professionals in our customers' facilities, and we utilize innovative techniques and the latest equipment to really ensure these businesses remain pest free. And our platform here at Rentokil also provides sort of these very sophisticated reporting and documentation capabilities, which address even the most stringent audit needs.
That's amazing. Okay. So, on that note, on how you support all of these different types of organizations in the industry, how are you using Science for a Safer World?
So, our research and development team at Rentokil, we focus on developing technology advances. And we do this through product research, product testing, and innovation. So, for example, our digital rodent monitoring solution, which is known as Pest Connect, it utilizes sensors to capture pest activity 24/7. So, how this works is when a trigger occurs, these sensors send a real time alert to us here at Rentokil, which allows us to act quickly when it's most needed. Then, when we are on site, now we know exactly where to look for pest problems, which minimizes business disruptions for our customers. And it also reduces contact for hygiene and safety. So these advances in pest control are recognized throughout the industry as sort of effective solutions that really help improve public health and public safety, and they encourage environmental responsibility.
That's fascinating. And I could imagine that with your technology and everything, it would probably be able to measure different weight or different ways of like how the pest moves, like a raccoon versus like a rat kind of thing.
Exactly. So these technology solutions really allow us to capture data that, these more ordinary pest control measures would not be able to capture. So it's definitely, awesome. Some of the innovations that we've been coming up with.
Fantastic. So, Ashley, what will an attendee gain from visiting your exhibitor space during the Food Safety Americas event?
So, in our space during Food Safety Americas, attendees will gain access to our digital ecosystem experience. So, this is an interactive journey through the world of digital pest management. So the entire experience is than 15 minutes. And attendees will learn how digital pest management really creates, this value added data and insight to better manage pest risks for our food businesses. Plus, they can learn how this can solve pest threats with new levels of efficiency and control.
Fantastic. I said it once and I'll say it again. Having data is amazing. It's about interpreting it to make it useful. And it sounds like to me that you guys have this capability with all this data to really zone in on what kind of things you're vulnerable for with pests, which is such an amazing specialty to get into. Because again, the average person wouldn't think about it. But like you said, preventative, so much better than having an emergency.
Absolutely, yes, and this data really does help us, in terms of prevention, and just really understanding sort of the behaviors and where this activity is happening. And that knowledge, we can just kind of pass on to our customers so that they're preventing these issues within their facilities.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that you have an interactive option at the actual booth itself. That's fantastic. And that definitely gives people a reason to come and visit and explore what you have to offer.
Yeah, yeah, we're really excited about it, and we hope attendees enjoy it and kind of take part in that journey. So
Yeah, I'll definitely be taking a stab at it myself because I'm super curious. But
yes, please
it
do.
sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, Ashley. Is there anything else that you would like to add to let our attendees know who will be going to Food Safety Americas?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we'd like to just invite everyone to join us on our panel discussion. As headline sponsors, our session is on Tuesday the 18th at 9:40 a.m. Eastern, and we will be talking about rise of the risks. So, it's integrated pest management against future disruptors. Is the title of our session. And in that session, we will talk about pest trends and sort of the facts behind the increase in pest activity, how integrated pest management is protecting food businesses, and how connected technology and data is making a real difference as part of keeping businesses pest free. So, kind of, what we were just talking about. We're kind of passing on the knowledge that we've learned throughout our data onto the attendees of the event. So, we hope everybody comes in and checks us out.
Fantastic. Okay. Don't miss Rentokil at the Food Safety Americas event. And thank you again, Ashley, for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.